Welcome to Faith Fuel. Take a pit stop. See if faith can be fuel for your journey. So I was speaking with my cousin tonight, and he brought up a really good point. We tend to stop ourselves before we even know the facts of whatever the situation is. What I mean by that is we'll see something or have an idea, and then we think about other possible factors, and we go, no, that won't work. Because of some random thought we had. And we didn't even assess the whole situation. And that's not even taking into consideration that God is all powerful and can make something happen that you may not think will happen. Before we even get to the point where we would need to have faith, we let doubt creep in over factors that don't exist and are just ideas in our head. Things that could happen. Case in point, the Gospel of John chapter 5. Jesus was at this pool called Bethesda, and it was said that there were supernatural powers in this pool, and whenever it got stirred up, the first person who went into the pool would be healed of whatever the ailment or disease was. And we see in John chapter 5 that there was a man there who had been disabled for 38 years, and Jesus saw him lying there and asked him, "Do you want to be healed?" And the man said, "Sir, I have no one to put me into the pool when the water is stirred up. And while I am going, another steps down before me." And to be quite frank, Jesus didn't ask him none of that. In that moment, that man volunteered what we could see from the reader's standpoint as irrelevant information, because what happened? Jesus ended up healing him, and it had nothing to do with him getting into the water when it was stirred up. But in his mind, his limitation was that he wouldn't be healed because he couldn't get into the water. But the thing is, Jesus inquired, "Do you want to be healed?" Jesus didn't say, hey, so what's the deal with you in this water in the pool and the water stirring up? And he was mentally limiting himself because of what he thought was true. Let me encourage you this evening. God can do way more than you could ever think, way more than you could ever ask or imagine. But also, stop telling yourself that something can't happen because of something else, because you don't know that. You simply do not know. And just because this might happen or this could happen, it does not make whatever it is the truth, and that's what's gonna happen. So step out on faith, not knowing what's gonna happen, and not imagining a scenario that could possibly happen, because you don't know what God's gonna do.